Good evening, I shouldn't say. It's dark, it's night. I was coming out here just to say a few things and just check in. And actually walk and do a little talk. And I want to hit on mental health. Listen, it's real, but you and you alone, just like me, I'm solely alone responsible for my own mental health. Here's the thing about mental health. It's real. And you know what? If you're feeling a certain way, you need to do what you need to do. Take care of that. Take care of that. No one else is responsible for it, but you and you alone. You can't blame your mental health on someone else. I can't. No one can. That has got to stop. It just has to stop. Nobody can blame their mental health on someone else. You know, you can't. I can't. It's called log off. Close the lid and walk away. And do you and what you have to do to take care of yourself. That's facts. And people also can go on the YouTubes of the tubes and say, I was on for all this time and I only got $2. Well, you know what? Listen, what were you doing? What were you doing for the $2? I don't know. Sometimes people say $2 make you holler. I don't know. It's not gonna make me holler. But you're gonna have days like that. Did your mama tell you? If she didn't, well, I'm telling you. So that don't work. Stop. I cannot take that. You got people, they talked about my kids, talked about this kid. Listen, stop. Done with all that. So I wanted to hit on that. Yet another person that apparently has had a history of, wanting not to be here. Or wants to have the audacity to blame that on others. You can't. You can't. Nobody's owning that, but you need to own that, sir. I will not. No. You have to love yourself. Self-love. Learn self-love. And a lot of people need to learn self-love. Love yourself. And I'm sure that every single soul has come at a time that they have not felt that they loved themselves. Well, I want to tell you, love you. Love yourself. I think we've all been in a place, like I said, that we have not loved who we are. That's up to us to change that. It's not up to anybody else but us to change that about ourselves and looking inward. I have to do that myself. It's called self-reflection. We have to self-reflect. I don't believe that anybody truly enjoys coming online and just dragging the crap out of anybody. I don't. But I will respond when I need to. I'm human. And I think I've always said, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to always be the person that judges me most. I don't need anybody else's judgment, and I don't really give a crap about it. Unless it's somebody that is a friend, and they really care about me, and they want to have an actual conversation. And I do have those people. I mean, I have those that I do have online that I've met and haven't met. And then I've got the ones that I, in my real time, that I get calls, And then it's another thing I need to touch on. I am horrible. And I'm trying to get better about phone return calls or text. I am the worst. And I do get, it feels like I just get worse. And I apologize for that because it's not okay. It's totally not okay. And I have to apologize for that. So as I tell people, make sure you tell someone that you are there, you care. Talk to the people that care about you and are reaching to you, and that are in your corner. Don't ignore them. I've got to take my advice. So that's a fact. So I've got to take that into consideration when I'm saying things. I've got to continue to do that for myself. If I'm going to preach it or talk about it or say something about it, I've got to actually do it too. So that's another one I've got to work on. Let me think. What else I want to touch on? And we're always going to have people that troll. It's not always going to be, ham and biscuits. Facts. But I am a person. I don't want to see anybody not alive. I don't. Never have I ever wanted to see anybody unalive. I want to see people win. Everybody deserves to win and to be alive, and to live their best life. Everybody. And I want that for everybody. And this, like I keep saying, this world is just not as bad as people want it to think it is. It's not a bad place. It's not. It's just not. I just see a lot of things that are going on, and some of it's heartbreaking, and it does hurt your heart. It hurts your soul. Addiction's real. And I'm one of those that I get conflicted on some of those things, and I do. I really do when it comes to certain things. And if you need help, honey, there's help out there for it. I promise. This life is not worth that, especially if you have kids. They needed their parents. They needed their mother. They needed their father. Whoever you are. I'm not pointing out at anybody in particular. I'm not. I don't want to do that. I just want to see people living their best life. And there's nobody that I won't help or try to help. I'm only one call away. I've said this many a times. If you need me, I'm there. I'm one call away. And I know I'm not the only person that will say that. There's others. There are others. So I stand so firmly with that. I do. And I just want to say, I wish everybody the best. We should be uplifting and supporting one another. That was something we touched on this morning. And I'm appreciative to every one of you all that do support me and that are in my corner. I do. Because I look at you all not as subscribers. I look at y'all as, you're my people. You're my friends. If I didn't know something about each one of you all, I would feel bad. But I'm thankful that I do. And there's some that, yes, I'm closer to than others, and that's true. you know, because we've been together longer, you know, and some that we've met in real time, and I'm appreciative of that. But I'm telling you, listen, people, keep moving, keep going, you know, come out here and talk, you know, and get it out of your, you know, of what you're feeling. Because I'm telling you, this right here, it's only temporary. And when you don't want to be here, I'm honest about this. What you're feeling is only temporary. But the solution that you're trying to think about, it's permanent and it's forever. I promise. This world is not that bad. I mean, it's not. At the end of the day, yes, we all struggle at times. We do. And I get it. I know that. I do know that. But all of this beautiful world, you know, and yes, it gets ugly at times. We're always going to have those highs and those lows. But it's worth being here. Especially if you are a parent. Listen, I promise it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Life is worth it to live. And live your best life. You know, because we've got people that are dying to live. I'm telling you, they're dying to live. So just do your best. Be your best. You know, try. If you haven't called people that are there, that have, you know, have reached out to you, listen, return your calls. I'm going to try to work on that myself. Because I'm bad about it. I am. I'm bad about that myself. I'm horrible, and I own it. So with that, I love y'all. I'm going to do better with that and do my best. Protect your peace, protect your mental health. But remember this, no one else is responsible for your mental health but you. And with saying that, prayers for everyone that are in something or going through something, feeling a certain way. It goes by, it passes, I promise. It does. So pray for everybody. There's so many people that I've got on a prayer list. I think the most recent, like I said, was Chad and his family and son. So just remember these people in your prayers. There's so many. I was glad to see Miss Amanda. My heart still breaks for her. It does. I can't imagine what she's going through still. So just pray for people. Pray for them, or give them a hug. It's a virtual hug. I don't care. Show them some love in their DMs. However, when you see them, show them some love. And with that, I love you all. Go where you're celebrated. Protect your peace. And I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.